Hello everyone, welcome back to Synthetic 2. Last time we were playing... Who the hell were we playing? We were playing the Commando. We had the double dash and we had a bit of an awkward run. Played on 150% escalation for the first time. Still made it, I would say, relatively far. I'm happy with it, but today we're not dwelling on the past. We're going to play the right guard. We're going to mix up the abilities a bit. I've already pre-selected, so I'm just going to take you through. We still got the impact charge, a charge that deals damage and staggers at the end of it. We still got the shield bash, because I'm scared of whatever this is. High damage. Applies stagger as well. I've taken here the shock trophy system. Places a vulnerable trophy system which deals damage in a radial area and can apply shocked. Powerful area denial when placed well. This ability just seems really interesting to me. Also taking field rations, puts a ration box on the ground, has 2 charges you can use, which gives you health regeneration for 5 seconds. Now, our character here has some passive healing, so we won't need any too strong healing on that front, hopefully. How does the character work? Well, they got minus 1500 max shield, so they got 0 shield. However, every time they get a kill, they get a stacking amount of health regeneration through pain killers. They also take less damage naturally. This is the tank character, guys. Momentum here increases movement speed. Impact charge deals 1 additional wave per stack. You gain stacks of momentum by stowing away the riot shield and through kills. And we also have synergy. Now, here on Escalation 2, we start with 50 Omega Exo stacks. We also gain 100 max health per area cleared, which is halved after 10 areas. Now, Omega Exo stacks, boom. This one. So basically, a little bit more absorption here in Act 2. We're also taking the coil pistol. Burst damage, but limited by range. We're going to be in close range anyway, so hopefully that will be fine for us. And we're taking a bit of an interesting pick here with the Crisis Medical Kit. Starting with the single-use nano launcher. Now, single-use scares the crap out of me, because I know that I will not use it in the right situation. However, it also gives you some handgun stats. More fire rate, more reload speed, and more mag size. And when you use a healing ability, so our field rations, 25% chance to not be consumed at all. So maybe we'll try and go for handguns here. Could it be the legendary pistol build? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think we're in for a good time this run. I don't want to speak too soon. Just use the nano launcher for no reason, so good start here. Let's have a look at... Okay, it's a healing grenade. That's what we need to know. I figured it would be a healing grenade, but I needed to double check. Let's test out our little area denial system here. Wow, fantastic. Unbelievable work. So, it remains yet to be seen how that one's used properly. Perhaps around corners like this. Looks pretty good. Coil pistol is just owning right now. And yeah, we're gonna do riot guard things. We're gonna tank up. We're gonna invest lots into health. And we're gonna kick ass because I feel... Well, I felt last time I played this character that they were very, very OP. And I'm hoping it's still that way. Or that I wasn't wrong in the first place. They just have such strong abilities. Plus the tankiness. Huge. Huge. So I think going into something like ability damage is going to be really fun for us. We got some interesting stuff off the bat here. We have a lost and found chest, giving us the cryo cannon. which is cool. Places an automatic cryo cannon, fires freezing chemicals, and applies frost. Put that on auto. And you know what? The time has come. I keep forgetting to change this setting. Now, do I know where exactly it will be? No. Key bindings, perhaps? No. Other? Here we go. All passive. Save and close. I now no longer have to switch anything to auto ever again. I can switch things off auto if I like. But I will not have to do the inverse. We got the MP70 Maro Breaching variant. Powerful room clearing power for 5 seconds when starting engagements. Full auto, SMG. Being in combat for 3 seconds grants move speed and increased loot quality through luck. Active reloading grants 30% crit chance for 3 seconds. We'll try it out. We'll definitely try that out. Little inaccurate, but doesn't seem like too bad of a weapon. Decent mag size. We'll run with it. The crit damage is kind of fun. Crit chance, sorry, on active reload. Yeah. I like that. I like that effect. We're coming right off the bat of last run, so we're doing 2 today. Trying to bank them up a bit because I know I'm going to be busy, but the chance that I get out 1 a day still is going to be pretty low. I'm just going to put that out there. I try my best for 1 a day. It doesn't always work out. It doesn't often work out. It almost never works out. I'll do as much as possible. As I said last run, it's going to depend on the length of the runs. If I eat shit quick, you'll be seeing more runs. And that's kind of part of the goal of turning up the escalation as well, is we'll see more runs. Hopefully, due to dying a little sooner. Yes, okay, very cool. My guy. You can see the regen here, as long as we keep killing. Huge regenerative powers. So far, the best use of this trophy system, as they like to call it, to me is just chucking it in the middle of a pack. And then drawing aggro away from it so it can do its job and stun. I feel like that works quite well. And yeah, I feel like this character can just run over everything in the early game. So we are kind of speeding on through here. Police breaching shotgun? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We may have had this last time we played this character, I can't remember. It's a shotgun. Hits on point blank stun and deal 200 bonus damage. Active reloading increases damage for 2 seconds. We have the Executioner's variant. Can execute targets below 30% health for bonus damage, and it is stackable. Let's grab some armor penetration. That's not only going to help deal damage to armored targets, but if we have more armor penetration than their maximum armor, it will pierce through them. See that? I don't even have to read it anymore, guys. Thank you, cryo cannon. Throw one of those out. Right. Terrible reload on this thing. We'll look to improve that. But remember, we can reload it as we go, because it reloads 1 shell at a time. So yeah, we're gonna power through, but we're not gonna be stupid about it, you know? For example, when we see an elite squadron like that, we're gonna back off. We're gonna take out our mobility weapon. And play it cool. Come around this corner, drop the trophy system, right? Let him come in. Right, taking a little damage. I don't see any problem dropping the supplies here. We'll get him back. It may be on boss kill, yeah. Get him back every boss kill, not every level. But we are powering through. Crowd control gear. Items and abilities gain a 65% chance to stun the attack target. Activation throws a concussive grenade. Let's go for the slicer, yeah? Call in an attack drone which slices enemies with high-speed blades into collectible pieces. Increases pickups found, which is pretty cool. Getting that early on could be great. We love pickups. We love them. Okie dokie. Terra level up. Good opportunity to talk a little about the ambushes. Have they made the ambushes too strong? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not dealing with them as I should, but they feel so tuned up right now. Especially once you get to Act 3, the bike's stuck coming out, a million guys attack you at once. If you don't deal with them quickly, you're pretty much toasted. I'm just not sure. Now, whether or not they ended up getting nerfed, whether or not anyone thinks they're overtuned, aka me, we're gonna work on dealing with them better. Just in case they never get changed, and this is how the devs want them. They are deadly, but they're not impossible. Overtuned is the right word, you know, it's They feel deadly, but not beyond means. Alright, upgrade kit is cool. What I'm gonna love more than anything, and this is pretty standard for any given run in this game, is upgrading the dash, getting some extra charges out of that dash. I think it's going to be huge for us. I really love the dash as this character. Stagger is excellent. Just being able to stop any enemy in its tracks is infinitely useful. Hey, Shield Dome! Places an energy dome which continually recharges shields and boosts maximum shields. We don't have shields. I'm going to immediately recycle that. I suppose we could have kept it in case we get the black market ability that gives us item power when we recycle things, so just keep it for that. But, you know, it's no sweat, guys. It's no sweat. Instead, though, look, I'm not going to take the tear gas grenade again. Let's try the master key, and I'm going to put it on manual. Fires a damaging shotgun blast effective in close range. Like this. I shot it directly into my trophy system, and it didn't even manage to kill that, so who knows how good it is. But we'll test it out as we go down here. Alright, it's up again. Bam! It got rid of that guy. Yeah, okay. Having this amount of health and this amount of tankiness early on is just so unbelievable. I feel like this could be a very good speedrunning character. Let's just see what this weapon is. It's gonna spawn some cops around. We got the Road Warrior. It looks like a sword off of some description. Alright, no single shell reload on that one, which is unsurprising. But I love it. I love weapons with low clip size, because the active reload mechanic in this game is just really fun. So any opportunity to engage with that more is great. So I'm going to take it. I know we slammed a weapon upgrade kit on the police breacher. However, we're going to slam one here now. Damage range project, nah. Crit chance and damage. Let's get some big crits. Yeah, that trophy system is good. It's definitely good. And sort of shotguns, they got a bit of cool value over a regular shotgun. Already shotguns are probably the coolest type of gun. Maybe a heavy machine gun might rival it in that regard. Snipers are pretty cool. But I feel that shotguns, there's just something about them, right? They got the sound factor. Everybody knows what a shotgun sounds like when it pops off. They got the damage factor. Being in close range is obviously cooler than being in long range. Russian roulette. 5 out of 6 chance to win a prize. 1 out of 6 chance to take the shot. And 2,000 health damage. Yeah, we'll play this. I won. I won a prize. What was the prize? Hey, extra shot chance and luck. That seems really good. Right, looks like we're already at our boss here. Let's wipe him. Who's it going to be? Plane? Ugh, easily the hardest. Gonna have to take it slow. Let's bring out our SMG. Gonna be a bit better for us here. Doesn't look like you can shoot that thing in flight, but I might have just missed. I love that there's... I mean, I've never watched the cutscene, so maybe there is, but... I've always wondered of the context of the boss fights in these games. Like, what is this plane's MO? Was it after me the whole time? Did I just find it on this roof? What happened to bring this plane to me, and therefore to its death? Where's my Vardy video, lore video on Synthetik 2? So much to uncover. Couldn't make the dash there, but we're making it work. A little slow, but I'm not all that concerned. Yeah, okay, very funny. Drop one of these. We're gonna regen them after a boss kill anyway. I feel like the range on those bombs is a little longer than... a little wider, I should say, than it implies. Class upgrade. Let's have a look. Support dispatch. Combat can request judge attack bikes for assistance. We've tried this before. The problem we had with this was that the spawns, the bikes that were quite aggressive, and they spawn all over the map, and they attract a lot of aggro. Static charged. Touching other units generates static charge and loads up a shield battery. Once filled, the battery overloads, dealing damage around the right guard and increasing movement speed. We'll touch units pretty often, I reckon. We're getting in there with the sword off. But we'll try and make sure that we are really walking through enemies where possible. It's going to be an opportunity to rewire our brain, make that work. Eat my static shield or whatever. Already forgot the name of it. And there's the power of the shield bash. If you target it right, it's got enough AoE to really wipe the floor. I wonder how good the coil pistol remains right now. Average. Pop the master key on that guy because we forgot to use it. Get the stuns going. Hey, we have a little bit of shield. That's unusual. I guess that could be the static shield. Alright, this weapon is falling off. It's falling off, man. One there. Come back to deal with the ambush. Of course, it spawned a shield guy I can't get rid of immediately. We're gonna focus on. We're gonna try and focus on dealing with them quick so we don't get overwhelmed. Bit of a different strategy from the last couple of times where we've gone more for, you know, taking cover and such. But I think that's in keeping with the theme of this character, is to show some damn balls, you know? Yeah, we're not feeling amazing about this SMG. It's okay. It's not the worst thing I've ever used. We have a weapon shop here where we could pick up something like the Pioneer C9000. Let's give it a go. Spearhead Ultra, a rare Ultra variant with greatly increased stats. Oh, lots of good stuff there. This is going to be probably our new mainline, I would imagine. Less recoil, more fire rate, more reload speed, more weapon damage, magazine size, but a little less ammo gained. We can compensate for that less ammo gain. Let's try this out for a bit. Seems fine for now. Again, try and use that master key a little more. Getting hit with the foam, getting all foamed up. Fourth item is gonna be Guardian. Someone's a right shield Guardian. One of me. One of me. I'm not worried about the effectiveness of this weapon in good time. We're gonna see it shine. I just know it. I can feel it in my waters. Go Slicer, slice him up. Throw out the master key on the Enforcer. My god, they're tanky. The shield bash? Nothing beats a shield bash, mate. Clearing them. Clearing them. Upgrade opportunity is great. Let's throw down a weapon upgrade kit first. Increase ammunition, pickup, and capacity. Oh, I think we want it. Gives us magazine size as well. Dynamic reflector is so good. We haven't struggled with the ammo on it so far, but I feel like we are likely to get there. But we're close range, we're picking up ammo pickups. We got more pickups because of the slicer. Alright, let's go dynamic reflector. Hits shrapnel towards other nearby targets and remove more plating. Want to upgrade the charge. Grants an ion shield when used, seems good. Let's upgrade the shield bash as well. Kills, heal health. Oh, 25% crit chance is too tempting to pass up. And I'm feeling energized. Had a nice dinner, had some nachos, had a little dessert too. Just a like very basic Cadbury frozen pudding. Not a whole like bloody pudding, of course. I'm eating it in stages. It's hard not to just take it out and eat the whole thing, because I can really put it away when it comes to food. But when you live alone, you got to learn the skill of moderation, I feel. Body upgrade is cool. Would have liked to have seen more of those last run. Scavenging. Am I that big on plating with this tanky character? Not so much. Let's go into crit chance. Throw down another upgrade kit here. Ooh, fire rate's tempting. Less recoil, power shot. Listen. It gives us a bunch of weapon damage. Every 6 shot. Reduces heat. I want to try it more. I tried it out last run. I couldn't really get a gauge on whether it was amazing. But I believe in it. The numbers, they look good. And every 6 shot is quite often for us. But I don't tend to like things that are sort of activate unreliably like that, I suppose. Same with the, I can't remember what it's called, but there's one of the final weapon upgrades. It's like every second magazine it does something. Bro, I'm not sitting here counting what magazine I'm on to figure out whether I have the bonus or not. That's more effort than I'm willing to put in to optimizing. Gambler's Den. We have armor up opportunity. Less maximum shield or health, so it would actually gimp our health if we took this. Ability effect power we do want though. Maybe we'll save up for the 1200. Item shop. Yeah, it's okay, this thing. Healing drone is pretty good though. Yeah, I do like healing drone. Healing drone just gives us health regen, less damage taken. Recharges on ammo pickups, which is like all the time. I feel like that would be really strong. So let's ditch the, honestly, the master key in favor of the drone. Alright, still taking a bunch of damage, but if you look at the healing, it's very absurd. Alright, out of ammo for that. Bring out the, stop this madness. Sniper, yeah, come around the corner. Sort of, still gonna do well for us. Alright, Terror level up again, back off. They're so dangerous, these ambushes. I just want to put every effort into just messing them up big time. Yeah, I feel like the power shot, the every 6 shot upgrade. I get the impression it's pretty good. My god, look at this movement speed. Get me out of there. I think you could see the static shield going off there too as we charged in. Get out of there. I think the mobility is super important as well. So if we can find movement speed upgrades. Ooh, weapon tuning is something I'm very excited about. This submachine gun is only a couple of tunings away from being something very special, I reckon. Maybe one powerful upgrade as well. Whoa! Back off. Tuning up. Less recoil. Cooling. Lots to consider. I think recoil is going to be good. I said lots to consider, and then I made the decision by less than a second later. So that just shows you how much consideration really had to happen there. Albeit not much. Alright, I'm going to throw down the stun on this fella. I'm very, very impressed with the stun trophy, if you couldn't tell. And the Guardian just taken hammer hit after hammer hit from that enemy. I feel almost bad. Of course not at all, because he's fictional. In fact, I felt nothing just then when he died too, but all the same. Let's have a look at the shrine here. We can gain data and increase Legion Terror level, which is a terrible idea. Divine Sacrifice. Yeah, we can sacrifice friendly units in range. Hold on. Tick, 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 tick. Wait for these cooldowns to reset. Pop them all. And our Q. And it should be hopefully a worthwhile sacrifice for this thing. Right, Q, 3, 2, 1. Second Q, open up. Divine Sacrifice. Please? Yeah, off you go. And we took a shit ton of health damage because we stood right next to the sacrifice. However, 66% luck, a little bit less max health, but we can deal with that. 66% luck is... it's a lot of luck. I think the trade-off is going to be pretty worth it, even if health is one of our most prized resources. Now, are we a second boss? I can't remember. We are not. Camouflage signatures. So we got some invisible enemies coming in. Don't forget to turn these back on auto. Otherwise it will be disastrous. Tuning. Let's put it into... ah, man. So many great options. Let's try for armor pen. I want them all. I definitely want them all, but you can't have everything in this life. And I like how consistently the decisions aren't obvious in this game. You really do have to think, and I really have messed up a lot of decisions, like royally, on camera. I still don't feel good about it. Longtime fans, of which I have zero, will remember when I put a tripod on a shotgun. Coil gun, I think it was. It was like easily one of, if not the worst decision I've ever made in this game. It completely gimped the weapon, essentially. I had to keep moving around to use it. If I stopped moving, it just became atrocious. It goes to show that the decisions they are impactful in this game. Man, taking so much damage. Something to keep in mind is that once we hit the later levels, and especially loop, we need to remember to change our playstyle a little bit. I'm playing Reckless now because I know that these things, they just don't tend to be able to do enough damage to kill me very quickly. Or at least I have a decent safety net of, even if I get into a fair bit of danger, I can get out of it. That's not going to be the case on loop, because of the reduced health, because of the general enemy difficulty. I'm still going to melt in seconds like any other character. So I will have to make sure to switch up the playstyle a little there. Tinker's Shop is awesome. Path of the Weaponsmith. More weapon perk power and attachment power. Yeah. Oh, these get more power. Still good, I think. Attachments, always helpful to have power on them. Interesting that the tuning grants weapon perks, which means weapon perk power increases the power of the tunings as well. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did have a temptation to go for the critometer. I don't know what it's called. The thing that gives you more crit damage for every pickup. One, because we have the slicer, which is giving us increased pickups. But also because we did take a little crit earlier. Watching an active reload. Write that down on your bingo card. Oh, just not great timing for an ambush. Not ideal at all. And out of ammo for this too. This should be fun. We're backing right on up, guys. Oh, hello. Hopefully we get an ammo pickup from one of these and we can chill. Struggling. I think we'll be fine, but man, when this thing runs out of ammo, it is nightmare material. We need to increase the ammo gain on it. We've given up a couple of ammo gain upgrades for it already, in favor of stuff that felt better at the time. All damage has a chance to chain lightning. I feel like that's better than a cryo cannon. Alright, back into the group. I love throwing the trophy down. I don't know if upgrading it is going to be like crazy or not, but I will find out. It has done great service and it deserves an upgrade. Throwing down a third weapon upgrade here is going to be awesome. Oh, semi-auto. Semi-auto just... I want to pick it every time. But lifesteal and debuff effect power is probably great. It's probably great to have lifesteal on a character with almost exclusively health. But man... Man, did I want semi-auto conversion. There's something about just hammering the mouse button to kill something rather than holding it down. That to me is so satisfying. Okay, upgrades. For the... yes, the trophy system. Activates a damaging and 2-second stunning shockwave when deployed. Ooh. I mean, it's sort of already doing that, but... Place 1 extra on a 30% chance? Rapidly loses health over time. Do we care? Probably not. So 50% crit chance and cooldown reduction and increased health. I feel like that's really good. Yeah, why not? Let's upgrade the slicer. More power? Yeah. Isn't it? 84% power? Apparently it had reduced power. All of these have reduced power. Why do all of those have reduced power? Ah, less item effect power. That'll do it. So we'll try and work that back up again. We aren't crazy item dependent, we're more ability dependent. Okay, we have the twin towers. Boss fight here. Trick for this boss fight. Burst one down. Wait for the shield to recharge. Sorry, wait for its shield to drop. And then once it does, get right on in there and burst it down. Once you eliminate one from the fight, the remainder of the fight is considerably easier. So that's what we're going to do. Pop in here, spam. Off it goes. Blow the rest on this guy. This one fires rockets. I always take it out second because the rockets are, I would say, manageable to dodge. Not easy necessarily. But you can usually avoid most of them. Let's just drop one of these down. Yeah. So that'll hang out there. We get the opportunity to see how quickly that health drains from the overclocking. The answer is very slowly. I feel like it's good for... really good for that ability. The overclock. Again, we're just chilling, taking out the guys, looking up the top right of our screen for that shield to pop. And look at that, I didn't even have to touch anything and that went down. I don't know if that was the slicer or the shock trophy, but I'm happy either way. Let's pick up our ammo on the other side of the map and then we'll have a look at the class upgrade. Got a weapon upgrade kit as well, which we will wait on because we need 2 for the final upgrade of our weapon. Takedown rounds. Weapon shots have a 25% chance to stun. They do 150 bonus damage or 750 against elite targets. That seems amazing. Impact charge is faster and empowered, dealing damage and stunning units in its path. We have used this before also, it's great. I've never seen takedown rounds. Let's go for it. The bonus damage just seems high. It seems very high. If that's flat damage. Okay, here's where we died last run to an ambush. Pretty much on this exact level, so... I'm gonna play it cool. For as cool as we can manage. We're really gonna look at taking out that satellite, and we did. And I'd say we're probably about due for an ambush as well, so keeping our eyes peeled. Man, feeling strong. Yeah, that is reasonable damage that trophy system is doing. Thank you, Overclock, as well. Biggest thing for me with the overclock though is the cooldown reduction. I love cooldown. Okay, a little stuck here. Throw down a healing pack. We're chilling. Just the chrono stuff that can get in the way at times. That slowdown is particularly brutal for this character who already moves slower in combat thanks to the riot shield. Just gonna take this guy out, pick up the weapon tuning before we slam our upgrade kits down. Magazine size, not bad. I still like reducing the recoil. We want to hit as many shots as we can. We don't want the recoil throwing us off. And we can see now we have really, really little recoil. Okay, are we safe for the moment? It looks like it. Last upgrade here. Every second magazine. This is the kind of shit I was talking about, guys. I don't care. Weak point hits have a 75% chance to reload 2 ammo instantly. Pretty good. More fire rate, more magazine size, and less heat. I have to. It just reads so well. What do we got here? Judge's quick draw. Switching weapons. I don't like things that are reliant on switching weapons. Ghosts. And I've never seen this. Fires a volley of guided armor-piercing projectiles. Empowers other projectile firing items and abilities. Very cool, but we don't have other projectile abilities, so we're just going to leave it for now. We have an item drop up here to look at as well. Just drop this guy. Thunder coils. Hey, we got synergy. Stuns near targets 1 second every 3 seconds. Places conductive coils which can call down a thunder strike if enemies walk near. Let's do it. It's already on manual. We can drop it, pick up the Guardian and sell the Guardian. Sorry, bro. And we'll move on with the Thunder Coils. Throw out the trophy system. Yeah, loop is loop could be problematic. Another thing loop does gimp is any summons. Summons take 10% increased damage every second on loop, meaning that after they've been out for a few seconds, they will melt very quickly. Hello. Alright, quick look at the weapons shop. Honorary Dominator, triple-barreled shotgun. Interesting. I've never seen it, so I'm going to take it. We got the Gunslinger's variant. Increases damage dealt, super fast reload and ejection, but low magazine size. Can find a small medkit on kills, 6% chance. Very cool. Tight grouping. Semi-auto. Yeah, let's give it a go. Could be great. The sound design on it is very interesting. And the Gunslinger's variant is really fun. And those health drops. This could be, this weapon has lots of potential, is what I'll say. There's the terror increase. Let's back it up. That guy will die passively at some point. Alright, we need to keep in mind, this weapon doesn't eject. It just triggers the reload straight away. There's the Judge Bike, and we got our revenge. There's the second Judge Bike, and it's out as well. But yeah, remembering that we're going straight to reload with no ejection is going to be pretty important, I think. Otherwise, though, this thing seems to clean up shop a little. We're getting suppressed by this fool. The frequency of those health drops is something to behold. More level ups for our items. Yeah, I could go healing drone. Friendly non-android units are also sent into a 2.5 second invulnerable status. It's okay. Let's go one charge every 30. No, let's not. Let's try this. We could upgrade the rations. I'm not keen. I'm just not keen. I think they do their job fine. Let's move on. The shotgun's already really good. I feel with 4 upgrades on it, it could be really, really special. And I said we got one of each up there, which is obviously a lie. Yeah, that is a tight spread. Another weapon chest. Cool opportunities for us. Okay, maybe overextending just a touch. Yeah, let the shock pylons take them out. Upgrade kit is cool. Let's peep the weapon. Threat Purger. Kills charge up bonus damage on the... It's a flamethrower. It's a flamethrower. It's a flamethrower with a moderate reload speed. Oh, can I say no to a flamethrower? I just finished getting excited about the shotgun. I think we got to use it. I think if you find a flamethrower in a game, you have to use it, right? I love purging threats. I'm a sucker for a well-named gun. This might be even the best named gun. Reload speed, ammo capacity are the kinds of things I'm thinking about when it comes to this weapon. Oh, who can say? What's our variant look like? Kills charge up bonus damage to the next target hit. And increase crit chance as well. Extra cooling. Weapon attachments cool down faster. And just passive cooling. Terror level activation grants critical chance for 20 seconds and passively increases crit damage. Okay. Because we died to terror level last game, I feel that... I wish the things would stop spawning. I feel that we have to go with this. Improves mobility, less firing, slowdown. I think that's really good. Last straw, it will suck. Chance for bleed is pretty cool. Crit chance and crit damage though, who can say no? And we'll run with the Threat Purger. Only 2 weapon slots in this game, just create some real rough moments. You just want to take everything, don't you? This weapon has potential. It's just, I say it with great regret, you know? I think we got a really cool variant on that other weapon. But I'm trying to think about, you know, what you guys would want to see as well. Ooh, Forbidden Health. Raises terror level, but 800 of it? Yeah, 800 health. Terror level's gonna go up, so immediate ambush incoming with a health shop up there that I'm excited about. Hello. Come on. Who's next? You? You two? I mean, as long as we have the movement speed, we are sitting pretty with a gun like this. If you're a judge bike, you gotta watch out, alright? I hate you. If judge bikes have one hater, it's me. If judge bikes have no haters, I am dead. Okay. We had a thought. Yes, healing shop. Let's have a look at shield fabric. Summons gadgets activate a shield boost. Who cares? Reloading faster and throwing more often. Better reload speed. Better grenade cooldown and trap cooldown. Don't care. Bit of healing gain is good. Chance for melee attacks to strike twice. I feel like it's too good not to take, right? Healing gain for this character is absurd. We have a melee attack as well. It's made for us. That struck twice, you see? I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Crush that fool. Flame throwing. Wonder how this thing will do against bosses. I have noticed that bosses... I've noticed once that they did not take damage over time effects, which worries me. It worries me greatly. But we won't know until we get to the last destroyer. So we will have to wait till then. What I do like about this weapon is we can kind of spray it out on people, run into cover, and just kind of wait for them to die. Or shield whack them, set the slicers onto them. So many ways to skin a cat with a build like this. Is the hitbox weird on the weapon? Yeah. Yeah. Another weapon chest. Don't make me change my mind again. Ah, cool. Laser cutter. I don't care. Now, did we... Yeah, we can sell weapons in this build, so give me a sec here. Sell the laser cutter. Okay, Tinkerer's Shop. Another bang. Increases power of weapon attachments. Adds 1 to 2 completely random ammo types. Last time we got this, it was crazy, so we have to try it again. We are on the right weapon. Let's have a look at what ammo types we got here for the Threat Purger. So we're here with fire. Where are my ammo types? What? It won't let me change ammo types. Okay. I believe that did nothing. If we go to settings, we go to key bindings. We go to... Weapons menu, tooltip. Cycle ammo, N. Maybe. Doesn't seem to be... Okay, so that upgrade does nothing for the flamethrower, which we're super sad about, because we could have had 2 other very powerful upgrades, but we live and learn. Maybe that's a bug and they need to implement that. We're just gonna forget about it. What terminal? And the DPS is looking nasty. As long as we don't get caught out. in a moment of weakness or a particularly deadly ambush, I think we are in for a good time. We've got weapon tuning also. Now, upgrade kit we do need. But reloading and eject speed is too good not to take, I think. Again, we can wait for the upgrade kits. For the permanent upgrades, you either pick them or you don't. If you don't pick them, you lose them forever. But a weapon upgrade kit, it would always turn up eventually. Alright, through the fire and the flames here. We have a pickup here. Thank you for the credits. Moving right along. Everything melting so far. We know loop is the true test, right? So, until then, you know, we gotta try. We're not guaranteed to make it through on any given run, but we are feeling relatively comfortable. Mostly I just don't want to act cocky because of my desperate need to avoid comedic timing. I've been a victim of it early on in this series. I'd like not to relive those memories. I see a pickup over there. I'm gonna go for it. If it's ammo, it's always gonna be worth it. This time it was just credits. Let's circle around the left. Chillin'. Not having to worry about piercing because of the fire is great. The crits that come out after we kill someone are a lot of fun. Overall, very strong weapon. Still gotta remember we have the Pioneer. One of the mistakes we made last one was getting so committed to one weapon that we forgot to switch when the going got tough. We said, no, let's reload, let's reload, let's reload. That cost us precious seconds. In those precious seconds, we were getting hit a lot. If we had weapon swapped, that run could have been a lot more special. But then we wouldn't have had this run, maybe, depending on the length. So let's call it a good thing, but not repeat the mistake. Just wait for this guy and just slam one down here. Where are the bikes? I can feel them, I can feel them. I hate them so much, my hate brings me to them. No bikes this time? Fortune smiles upon me. Body upgrade. We don't care for shields. Crit damage would be really good. We do crit often with this weapon thanks to Threat Purger activating. When our terror level increases. Also, absorbing kills charge up bonus damage for the next hit target. Gives us 100% crit chance, so going into crit damage with guaranteed crits sometimes is going to be one of the most impactful upgrades that we could sort of have. And we're still missing 2 weapon upgrade kits on this weapon. Let's use one. What is this? Weapon can fire twice at once with full recoil, heat, and ammo cost of the extra shot. God damn. Or just straight up damage. I feel like here, because we have such a small clip size, flat damage might just be better, but ammo gain is tempting as well. Wait, let's try it. This might gimp the whole weapon. If it does, we'll have to find a different weapon. That's just life. But I'm hoping we can just be a little bit more rhythmic with how we fire the weapon, not just spam it all out. And that the double shot will come through for us. Oh, the heat gain's pretty significant though. That is definitely something to keep in mind. It is a flamethrower, so, you know, would I say I'm surprised by heat gain? No? Heavens, no? Look. Let's go dash. Cooldown. Let's go dash. Ion shield. And we made it to the boss on escalation 150. That'll be our first time doing that, so a new first this episode is always great. Makes for a snappy title, if nothing else. I don't know what the title's going to be just yet, guys. And I don't think you care either. You're already watching it. That means the title already caught you. More likely you're just not watching it. Waiting for the heat to fall. Boss isn't melting as quickly as I thought it might. Although we always assumed this weapon was more of a room clearer than a boss killer. Out of curiosity. Yeah, that ain't so bad. Actually, that's very good. Yeah, we'll use this against the boss. He's deciding not to shield. He has shielded. I don't think it's gendered, but I just assume all enemies are he's and all allies are she's for internet points. Look guys, it's, you know, I don't have to make a big deal out of it anymore. We kill the last defender again. We're heading into loop. It's all very exciting. What do you mean I don't sound excited? Alright, let's kill these initial guys. Then we'll do a lightning fast explanation of how loop works. Just for the uninitiated. You don't know who's watching. Get this guy too. Being able to shoot through walls there was pretty nice. So we're on loop. What the hell is loop? We're going to be going through the same levels again, but with a crappy filter on them, which means you won't be able to see shit as a YouTube viewer. Every time we pass through a level, we're going to gain a stack of Curse of the Loop, which gives us less max health and shield. We also passively on loop have less ammo gain, less healing gain, less health regen, less crit damage, and less dodge chance. All of these things suck for our current build, so we've got to be very, very careful. But other than that, it's just going to be much, much harder to get through. So let's do our best. Now, I said earlier this one, and I remember saying earlier this run, that we're going to have to play a little differently on loop. So we're going to start with that now. We're not going to run in as much. We're going to let enemies come to us. And hopefully that will maximize our chances of success. That was the strategy we took on for the last run where we made it far on loop. So I have faith in it. Does it make me cowardly? Yeah, probably. But I'd rather be a coward than be dead. And to cut another run short for foolishness. See that? Big pack? Just back off. Just chill. Put down one of these. Let the pylons do the work. We're chilling. Look, we don't even need to attack anything. Alright, we do now. Yeah, that flamethrower hitbox is just weird, man. I wonder how they had to make that work, just like coding wise. Health is down a little bit. We'll manage to get it back. I'm not going to blow a heal. We do have less healing gain, so we won't regenerate as fast as we think. But I think we'll be fast enough, is what I'm saying. Becomes a lot more about not taking damage, which is why they choose to reduce your dodge chance, so that you have to use your skill to not take damage. Which we've successfully done for the most part here on level 1. Still waiting for a weapon upgrade kit. So we haven't hit the ceiling of what this flamethrower is capable of yet. Something that gives it some ammo efficiency, puts ammo in the clip, would be sort of the best, I think. Okay, you're awesome, I get it. Thank you, Slicer. Throw one of those down. Let's just reload right away. I am happy that we took reload speed in terms of tuning. I think it's going to make the clutch situations a lot more friendly for us. And I thought, why not try this out for a bit? It's still very nice. Might not be as safe as the flamethrower where you kind of retreat and use it. You have to be a bit more aggressive with it. Oh, it's a judge bike. It's a freaking judge bike, man. Look at me, I see a judge bike and I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I'm like, we're switching weapons. It's the anger, man. It's the blood rage inside. There's another one. They're not even called judge bikes either. They're called patrol bikes. I can't think straight. These things, they make me so angry. Stop it. Stop it, guy. No! Nerf that frickin' thing, man. Nerf it to the ground. Off we trot. Drop a heal. We're cool. Don't sweat it. Big nuke. Doesn't blow up its own allies, excuse me. Cool, we got some form of shop over here. It is a black market. Let's have a look. What is blue crystals? Slows down perceived handling, greatly reducing recoil and increasing any damage dealt, becomes at a high cost. That cost is less max health, less fire rate, and less reload speed. I don't think so. Can summon Armored Guardians in a critical situation? Any summoned units gain a chance to be summoned twice? Let's try it. Summons aren't as good on loop, but it's got potential. And we do have a lot of summons happening, so I feel like it would be kind of silly not to. Okay, just making sure we finish the bike. Get a little bit of burn happening on the turret. Clearly a bit more was necessary. Clone army came in. Apparently we were in a critical situation there. I didn't personally think so. But it might be determined by shields dropping or something, which would honestly be great. Because we have very minimal shield. Who else is coming in? There we go. Ambushes are such a problem. They really did a great job of making them considerably harder. I am shit scared of them every time now. Even early on. Screw you. Switch weapons, don't reload switch weapons. Valuable lesson learnt from last run. And look at how quickly a bike can shred you. Look at how quickly I lost half my health there. You tell me that that's fair. Probably is. I could have dodged it. Okay. More to come. And it's only going to get harder, guys, remember. We are going to get squeezed. Absolutely squeezed by this loop. Especially on this build. We're taking our experience with us. As in, we sort of know what loop is going to throw at us now. We've done a few. We've got veterancy. Oh, that thing. If that thing gets a couple of good shots on us, it is over. The elites in this game do a lot of damage. But we got them. Ammo hasn't been an issue for a while, which is great. And it's at this point in the run where the commentary just becomes so disjointed, which I apologize for. It's the super focused mode. It kind of brings us back to the start of the episode, right? We're talking about some people have a knack for it, and it's very much a skill that you have to practice. How to commentate, how to play at the same time, be entertaining. We're not all the way there yet, but it's a journey. And as long as this game is still fun, I'll still be making content. Even if nobody watched it, I'll still make it. But a couple people are watching them here and there. And that's pretty much as I can hope for. So thank you to those people who are. Thank you to anyone watching this as well. I hope you're enjoying the loop. I enjoy the loop. I don't act like I enjoy the loop, but I do enjoy the loop. It's just very intense. It's very sweaty. But it is nonetheless a lot of fun. I'm used to loop content in games. I played a lot of Nuclear Throne, which I've mentioned already, which has fantastic loop mechanics. But the thing with Nuclear Throne is that you can reach loop in say 25 minutes maybe, or considerably less depending on how your run goes. This one you hit in an hour just to get the loop once, so it becomes, you have a lot to lose. Okay, Gambler's Den. Increases the power of all weapon attachments by 10% per area, but lose 40% of credits. This seems excellent. 10% chance to deal 10 to 1,000 bonus damage on any attack. Now, it says it's affected by luck. And we have 196% luck, which is pretty good. I don't think we get anything in particular on weak point hits besides extra damage. Melee attacks gain power and crit chance. Weapon criticals deal more bonus damage. Pretty decent, but not game changing. Every weak point hit grants credits and deals more bonus damage. Power of all weapon attachments by 10% per area. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we want these attachments to go crazy. Oh, elite sniper. Oh, more elites that way. Back off. Thank you, Clone Army. Just drawing a bit of fire is nice. Don't walk that way. No pun intended on that whole drawing fire thing, by the way. There's a joke there just waiting to happen though, like, why did the arsonist painter get shot? He was drawing fire, something like that. Why did the artist arsonist get shot? Why did the... Try saying that 5 times fast. He was drawing fire. Look, we'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. You guys know what I mean. You come up with the joke. I gave you, like, the materials. I want the execution to come from you. From your heart. How you think it should be told. I'm just playing video games. You got all the time in the world to pause this video and think. It's probably a joke that's been made before. Okay, more elites. I'm not sure if loop spawns more elites, but it kind of feels like it does. Chillin'. It's okay to reload in this kind of situation when we're not too overwhelmed. And we have the dash up. But we do want a weapon switch in other sort of situations. And an upgrade kit. Thank you for reminding me, game, right after I looked up at it. Less deviation, more damage. Not bad. Less recoil. More fire rate. Doubled on the first shot. We don't want fire rate. We have enough. Increases weak point damage. Meh. 15% weapon damage. Let's do it. Pretty solid final upgrade. No ammo efficiency coming with it, which is something that we were looking for, but it's no sweat off my back. No skin off my scrot, however you want to put it, based on your level of vulgarity as a human. I won't judge. I'm the one who thought of it in the first place. Whoa! Not sure where that came from, but it didn't deal any damage to us, which is kind of the main thing. And an ambush. I'm comfortable taking it from here. If we need to run, we can run. We shouldn't need to run. But yeah, DPS against these guys, just I don't want them doing shit to me. I don't want them to have the opportunity to fire in my direction. Fucking bikes, man. Throw down one of these. Stun lock him. Heat's getting a little up there. Let's switch weapon. Oh! Thank you, coil pistol. I really didn't want to switch to you. Health kit spawn is great. Ammo's fine. We survived. That was huge. Charging. I'm pretty sure they just took the same voice lines from the first game. I don't think they changed them at all. Yeah, smart move there, champ. Oh, come off it. We could have just walked away, but... Alright, we're chill there. We're chill there. I think this might be boss territory. Who we going up against here? Don't give me the damn plane again. It's the damn plane again. And it's Lag City. We're at like very minimal FPS right now. Just gonna do my best to play the game, but I'm watching a damn slideshow, which means you guys probably are too. It may stabilize, it may not. Hey, let's hit pause for a second. How you doing, game? Now, I put an hour and 25 minutes into this run. And I'd just like you to work this once. I don't know why you're feeling the need to perform like this, but I'd like you to do it a little better. Alright, it's not listening. Let's game. It is what it is. This is... I mean... The comedic factor is not lost on me. I'm having the time of my life. My computer I worry for though. I'm not sure what the audio is going to be like during this moment, but hey, it's alright guys. I'm just going to press buttons and hope that it's over. It doesn't look like it's going to fix. That's okay. It's okay. It looks like the flamethrower is a little bit more damaging. How can I tell? Jeez man, I don't know. It just seems like it. Entertainment. It's entertainment. Tackle it with a smile on your face. Kind of feels like it might be getting worse too. I want someone to run the tapes. I'm not going to do it. I want someone to run the tapes and tell me whether I managed to get even one active reload off. Out of ammo for that. Give me. Oh, come on, give it to me. No, it doesn't want me to have the ammo. There we go. Reload. Maybe when we kill the boss it will improve. It has not. It's alright, we'll get out of this level soon. Navigate over here, grab the ammo. Yeah, I'm looking at my recording monitor. It looks just as funny as I was expecting. Alright, class upgrade. Thunderlord. Hits within 15 minutes range have a 15% chance to fire a shock lightning blast. Applies shock. On wielding the shield activates powerful weapon stabilization at the cost of speed. Thunderlord seems better here. Mostly I'm just excited to leave. And pray that the next level is better off. Because I don't know what happened there. Come on. That's the best it's looked in a while. Oh, okay, we're back. I'm very sorry about that, guys. I do blame the game, but I will apologize nonetheless. At least it was a bit of fun. I'm enjoying the chain lightning. I feel like it's proving a good item, and we've used it lots over the course of this series, and it has, in my estimations, never really let us down. I'm really hoping we don't have a similar framerate problem on the last Defender. We didn't have that framerate problem on the first loop when we fought the aeroplane, so seems to be a loop specific problem. I don't know if it's to do with the shitty filter that they should totally take off. Please, 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 we don't need a filter, it's okay. Please, no filter. The Guardian, we don't listen. We had you already and we got rid of you, and now you're back. Some people just can't say no, man. I would not let the Guardian have a Tinder account. I feel like they would be bad for business. I don't think people would appreciate him on there. He's just got a funny thing about rejection. He seems to come crawling back a bit. It's just making everyone a bit uncomfortable. No cooling option here, which I really wanted. But magazine size is good also. We do run out of ammo very quickly because of our double shot chance. And it's a naturally low clip sized weapon, considering its fire rate. Camouflaged enemies nearly got the better of me there. And I spoke too soon. But we got a body upgrade. More healing gain. I think this is great. It compensates in part for our lack of healing gain for Curse of the Loop. Don't get me wrong, crit chance there was very tempting. But I think we just get a little more out of the healing gain as this character, who is constantly regenerating a health and has a very large health pool. Bro, come here. Remember, this weapon still doesn't mess around. More than acceptable weapon to loop with. Absolutely no reservations about using it against the enemies here, but you gotta take a peek at what's on offer. Object 29, I've lost all interest in you. Goodbye. Don't accidentally press it for our other weapon. We're cool beans in that direction. Whoa! Bloody camouflage. Alright, watch out because we might get flanked as well. Alright, now we'll check behind us. There was nothing. I had nothing to worry about. Throw this down. Stun lock is so good. That shock trophy is crazy. It's so effective. Even on loop, it's just been an absolute hero for us. It draws fire, it stuns, it does a respectable amount of damage. It's got insane upgrades. Good amount of health. Could not ask for more as we go to the next level here. That was a pretty quick clear, all things considered. And we just gotta pray for no lag. I'm already looking at this loading screen in worry. Okay, we're good. We're good. Computer, all you have to do is survive this run. It's gonna be fine. Listen, I got a 3070 in this damn thing. And a relatively good CPU. We shouldn't be having these problems, really. But, hey. I don't have this on SSD or anything. I don't have a lot of SSD space. It's one of the downsides of my PC as it is. Need to buy an expansion. Haven't done it. Money's always a problem, guys. I'm not, I'm no rich man. Put it that way. Got bills to pay just like anyone else. And I'm not YouTube famous, and never will be. Alright. So, ambush coming in. Let's have our wits about us a little more. Someone's down there. I don't know who it is. Alright, let's go towards... Yeah. We threw down the rations there, which was a good choice. Because we have 3 charges of that. Can use 1 per level. No issue. They all recharge when we kill a boss. And if we do hit an upgrade terminal, we can upgrade the rations on the cheap if we want to. There just tends to be better options. But wow, I'm impressed with the flamethrower. It's been really, really good. Aha, fusion mines. I've lost all interest in you. Pick up the thunder coils. I'd love a way to sell from the ground. I feel like it would be handy. Okay, we took a shit ton of damage there. Let's just be careful. We don't have to blow a ration when we're not trapped. We may still, because I'm scared, but we certainly don't need to. I'm more than happy to just play cool. The problem we're having is there's enemies across the way that can see us, but we cannot see them. Alright, rations it is. Just gotta stop for a snack. As long as they keep crossing the bridge though, I am totally fine to just sit here. Oh boy. That thing is so dangerous. That must be what took our health down the first time. There you are. Third rations it is. We need to be infinitely more aware of those turrets than we currently are. We use all our rations on this one level alone. We won't see a regen on those for a hot minute, so we can't afford to lose that HP again. Just stay in cover. I expect there will be more of those turrets. Could be wrong. Yes, thank you, game. I'm aware I have a weapon upgrade kit available. I also don't have a weapon to use it on, I think. We'll have to check the other weapon. Ouch. Oh, things are getting a little tense here, guys. They're really laying out that suppressing fire. Trying to stop my advance. Alright. The weapon upgrade kit, yeah, no. We have no use for them. The game need not remind us to use them. More ammo is a godsend at the moment. And we are vulnerable as anything right now. Whatever that is, I want no part of it. Little spider tank. Just let him come. Right, come in. Drop the stun. Spam out a little. Cool. No sweat, no sweat. Holy. Uh-oh. You ever just see a big red elite plus on an enemy and immediately book it? And we are struggling. The frames are still dropping a little. Maybe because I'm recording as well. And sometimes I can't tell what is just like a slow effect that's been put on me or what's frame loss. More tuning? Sure. Hey, ammo gain. Hey, cooling. We'll take cooling. Maybe with enough cooling this will be a cryo launcher instead of a grenade launcher. Who knows? Anything is possible. And we made it. We made it. Quick little stretcher. My mouse is getting sweaty beyond belief. The nerves are getting to me. 7 stacks of Curse of the Loop. Okay, last level here before the boss. If we kill boss number 2, that will be the furthest we've gone. Reloading over mag size, I think. There is probably some sort of maths you could do to determine which of those would be better, strictly. Based on the average amount of ammo I use in an encounter, the length of that encounter. I'm not going to sit here and run the numbers on it. Largely because I'm incapable of doing so. Alright, drop the stun down. If you have to get a little bit aggressive to drop the trophy down, it's worth it. Alright. EMP emitter is a joke to us. We don't have any shield to take away. Alright. Split second decision there to take out this little pack so that they don't follow us into the ambush. We're going to run, throw that one down, reload. The quick reload speed feels good. Does feel good. Another stun down, we'll just place down as many as possible. Little melee there. Alright, more coming, reload. Bikes. Bikes get the shield bash. Alright, we have 1 ration that regenerated against all odds. Throw it down. Reload. Oh, we made it. I have to laugh to get the nerves out. I don't find those situations naturally funny. But at the end of them, I feel so tense. I have to just laugh a little. Very proud of our effort surviving that. I feel like it was well played. I even managed to talk through everything I was doing, which is an added little benefit. Boy, oh boy. Things are heating up in here. Again, no pun intended. I'm trying to let you guys know that I can't think of jokes quickly enough for that to have been on purpose. How's it going, guys? Oh, okay. We all saw that. We all saw it kill our slicer. Let's take out the pioneer. Just chill. Just chill. Up. Slam that down. Alright, well played, well played. Dangerous turrets here. Hey, an item. Whatever that is. I think it's just threat detector? No. No, it's something else. We can drop the slicer for it. The slicer right now is not doing great. While active, returns laser damage. Back to attackers. Grants abilities a chance not to be consumed. It's probably great, to be honest. Even though it's got reduced power, because we're on the path of the weaponsmith, it's good chance it's better than the slicer. I would say very good chance it's better than the slicer, actually. Finally, a clone army trigger. We haven't seen one of those in a while. The game says there's a chest in here, but I can't see a way to get in. Alright, fuck the weapon drop for now. Don't want to accidentally drop our flamethrower while we need it. Yeah, that thing can still solo opponents. That's so insane. Something's hitting me. Oh yeah. Huge pack. Spam out. Oop. Little dodge required there. So much ammo drops on loop. Goodbye EMP emitter. You were non-impactful and then you died. Dual wield shotgun revolver? It's so beautiful. Fully automatic? Guys, I'm taking it. You gotta have fun. Dynamic reflector. Yeah. Hyper accelerator, increasing range and velocity of projectiles. Let's go for power shot. Every 6 shot gives increased weapon damage. We got armor pen, chance not to consume ammo, and twin link. Let's go armor pen. Gotta wait for that last upgrade, but you have to, right? Revolver shotguns? The term itself sparks so much joy. Look at that. They also may well count as a handgun and gain the handgun bonuses that this character is getting. Can I check what type it is? I don't think so. We're gonna run with it. Let's switch to the Threat Purger. We are facing the boss here. In what is, I believe now, our longest run yet. We keep one-upping ourselves. This just goes to show we need to change that difficulty again, and I think this might be a doozy. I'm going to change up my strat a little bit for this one. Once this guy pops his shield, I'm going to go for the other guy while we wait. Yep, his shield's down. Pop back this way in time for your shield to drop, hopefully. Yep. Throw that down. You're dead. Hopefully the other shield will drop any second now. It's dropped. Switch to the shoddy revolvers. They're doing nothing. It's just a range problem. It was a range problem. Boss 2 down. Class upgrade. 4th class upgrade now. Kneel to fire 4 hotshots. It's a new item. Dealing heavy damage, 100% dodge chance while kneeling. Interesting. Let's go for combat can request judge attack bias because I just don't want to deal with a new item right now. For those who haven't seen this item before, basically, every time we enter combat, there's a little chance that some bikes spawn. They can spawn pretty far away, and they're quite aggressive. We had an issue last run with them drawing fire a lot, which I think I mentioned earlier this run, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Anything goes at this point in loop. Playing for nearly 2 hours now, I'm really starting to feel it. The malaise is getting to me. I'm still having heaps of fun, but I'm tired. I'm tired. But we have to endure. We have to see how far we can get. And I will try and keep the energy up. Make this as entertaining as it can be for you guys. Hope you're enjoying it. It's great to see late game content. It's great to see a big loop run. I enjoy watching big loop runs anyway when it comes to the content creators I like. Alright, don't go too crazy. Judge bikes might draw fire. You can see they have already. That's what I mean, guys. They're good at what they do, but they will attract unwanted attention to themselves and then therefore to me. Alright, let's get the stun off on the drone. Any elite, we basically want to drop the trophy system right next to him. Pop the stun off. And I guess we figured out that right guard is still OP. Which I expected, but I didn't expect it to be this good. Alright, drop the stun bot. This is precarious. Take the ammo and bolt. Terror level 12. Massive amount of difficulty. We have a stun bot back here, that's great. We'll hang out here. Come on, bring him in. Another stun bot down there where they spawn. Judge bike gets melted. Still called it a judge bike even after seeing that they're called patrol bike. Take out the big guy and we have survived another terror level ambush. A 12th ambush. Or possibly 11 depending on how they're counted. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not gonna exaggerate the truth here. You've seen how cool this run is already. You don't need another reminder. And Flamethrower not really showing any signs of falling off too hard. I think in general with this game, like in loop, everything becomes vulnerable. They're not necessarily interested in making the enemies like super tanky. Which is good, I think, design-wise. Just making everything more lethal is more fun. Weapon upgrade kit. No one coming after me immediately, so we can have a look at the health shot. Near enemies take 25 side damage per 100 max health. We have a lot of max health. Kills within close range and pickups heal 10 health. And plus 20% max health, I'm not looking at anything else. Plus 20% max health is going to help staunch the tide of Curse of the Loop. I have no doubt in my mind that that is going to be the most valuable upgrade out of the options there. Out of ammo. But we got the shoddy revolvers. But we will back off to slam our last weapon upgrade on them. Less deviation could be great, and more weapon damage. Weak point damage, you got less heat, projectile range, damage range, and projectile speed. We did sort of want this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for high velocity. Alright, we got ammo back. So we won't have to use the revolvers just yet. But they're there. They're there if we need them. Ew. I am not in love with this. I am not in love with this at all. And the judge bikes have spawned. Which just makes everything so much more fun. They got melted and now all of these enemies are aware of the fact that I am right here. And you can see what I mean by the problem of them drawing aggro. Granted, I did go in there myself. But I think they're also to blame. I think it's fair to say that the judge spikes were not particularly helpful there. But that's another clear. So moving on, getting ever closer to the last defender on loop 1. Haven't quite hit the 2-hour mark yet, but we're close. When I said 2 hours earlier, I was slightly exaggerating. It occurs to me I said I wouldn't exaggerate things. Just goes to show you can't trust anyone on the internet, guys. Not me, not anyone. My name isn't really Cardo Cardo after all. Alright. Quick field rations. Always good to eat your Weet-Bix before combat. And we're cool under pressure, guys. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Not chilling, not chilling. Not chilling! Cool. Oh, deep breaths, deep breaths. Oh, only 8 ammo. Spew that out. Oh, great. Yeah, that's what I want. Thank you, Clone Army. I felt a little vulnerable there. Still doing fine, but the Chrono Trooper slows are a quick way to get overwhelmed. So we got to try and stay out of those as much as possible. We can see one in there. Alright, only 6 ammo left. Fire away, back off. Let the Clone Army handle it. Alright, I've become hyper aware of the chrono zones, as I like to call them. I think I should be able to avoid them for the most part. Okay, hey Dodgy Bike, how you doing? Oh, elite chrono. He's down. More elites. And an ambush. Yeah, we'll stick around. Stick a stun drone down there. expect things to probably spawn down there, so that will help. We insta-jibbed a bike, there's another one behind us. Throw a stun on him. When I say throw a stun, I do mean, of course, the shock trophy system. And it looks like that might be it. In terms of the ambush, anyway. Still got all kinds of douchebags to deal with. In terms of general enemies. But we're cool. It looks like we will make it to the next level more than likely. And another health shop is... I mean, I cannot even describe how good that is. Is it the absolute best shop we could see at the moment? It would be close. It would be very close. And as we go on in loop here, the dash is less of a defensive tool and more of a mobility tool and a getaway tool, which is only natural when you're playing a more defensive game. Okay. Ammo. Reload. Hit up the health store. If we had forgotten about it, I would not forgive myself. Hey guys. Medic training. We do not want this. It reduces our crit damage and our damage against health. We don't want that because it's to do with shields. We don't care for ion and laser. I guess we'll try the dodgy pills. 15% dodge chance, which probably doesn't do anything for us because we have minus 50%. Taking damage can initiate a dodge roll. Yeah, we're sitting at 9% dodge chance, so it did actually bring us over. Brought us over the 0 line. Will that dodge roll get us into trouble? Hard to say. But we've hit both the 2-hour mark and the final level of Loop 1. Our greatest achievement yet. I can already tell this video is going to take an unbelievable amount of time to upload. And the judge bikes have joined us already. Okay. Looks like we're melting these guys about as quickly as we were before, maybe a little quicker. Ammo has become a slight issue. We'd love to grab some ammo gain on this weapon. But health is looking as good as ever. Yeah, only 80 ammo left here. Little up there. And we always have the revolvers. Not to be underrated, these revolvers. Are they as good as the, can't remember, C900? Whatever the other weapon was called. The other SMG? Hard to say. But we're happy either way. Apparently we used a little coil pistol ammo at some point. Okay, onto the big room. Watch out for hyper troopers. They'll mess you up. I expect we'll probably see a terror level increase soon. But we might get lucky and not see one this level. I'm just not that confident about that. Oh, we must have a very low chance of jamming, because we just jammed there for, I think, the first time on this particular weapon. And I had no idea what was going on. Okay, chillin', we got heat up. Take out the revolvers while the weapon cools. chilling. We got weapon tuning. No ammo gain, but we can take some more reload. That reload gonna be very fast now. I doubt we'll need another reload speed upgrade. Maybe one more. Still looking good as far as reload speed goes. Alright, and we're melting. We're melting them. Should I put a possible fire pun counter on this video? I'm not going to promise things that will never happen, is the answer to that. Okay, luck is fine. I love movement speed. I love it. Number 1. Alright, we got the ammo. And hey, as long as we don't get lag spiked, we might be in a decent spot here. Seems to only be in certain locations, so... Thank you, revolvers. I knew something called shotgun revolver would be good. We should have 2 tanks up here, we do. A little dicey against these guys last time, so let's just be careful. Another jam! It is possible maybe that these hyper troopers, in addition to all the other bullshit that they can do, that they can also jam your weapon. I wouldn't put it past them. Alright. Stagger the tank. They have lots of health. And they are the last obstacle between us and getting to the last defender twice in a run for the first time this series. And we're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it to the last defender. We're gonna go up to 12. Curse of the Loop. Wish us luck. And as long as this run goes for is as long as it goes for. We will keep it up. Alright. Little DPS check. It's going to be important here. Pretty good. Also pretty good. I would say it's about even DPS between the revolvers and the flamethrower here. And the revolvers may even pull ahead slightly. Let's reload this. Do with the chaff. Yeah, okay. It's about even. It is about even. Alright, no heat problems with these so far. They may as well not generate heat. Back to this, and... ladies and gentlemen, the second last defender kill. What more is there to say? Let's move on to loop 3. More shitty filters. More health debuffs. Loop 2, I should say. Our third time through the game. Affectionately referred to as loop 2. In my vernacular. Alright, game's really not going to mess around now, guys. Okay, straight away a terror level. I'm gonna reload. Throw down the stun. Throw down one here as well. Oh, it's on cooldown. Oh yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Uh-oh, we're stuck in a corner. Thank you, Stunner. fuck bikes. Big guy down. Should mark the end of the wave. Lots of pickups. Flamethrower one is kicking ass. Even our summons are not gimping us too hard. I think AoE is a big reason for the success of this run. Especially on loop where the sheer number of enemies just gets really bad. And no matter how you play it out, at some point you're going to have 20 guys running after you. And if you can spit flames at them and put down shock turrets, well, that's better than sniping them down one by one. If I were to put another counter on this video, it would be how many times have I misnamed the shock trophy system. I think that would be a pretty high counter. Gambler's Den? Sure. Golden Chip. All currently owned items gain 40% CDR. Start each combat with 25 heat. You know what? Sure. Let's start each combat with 25 heat. What could go wrong? I can see we're overheating relatively quickly. But we made it through the level. And we can always weapon swap for this heat scenario, alright? We just have to remember we're hitting weapon swap twice if we're swapping from the flamethrower. Mission Control said there'd be some shit on this level. I have no idea what he said. I should read those more often, but I just don't. Alarm wheel, we do not want you guys spawning anyone. Overheating. Thank you, movement speed. And yeah, not a lot of currency happening. So we do have, I believe, the upgrade that gimps our money by 60% every level. Bike, and I'm instantly at near half health. Who is surprised? Okay. Back up to good ammo. Woo! Oh, be careful, be careful. Can still get bursted down. They've tried sending flamethrowers against flamethrower, and their plan went down in flames. First intentional pun of the night. Another Gambler's Den? Who do they think I am? Of course I'm gonna... What is this? Try raise the gold requirement. Try grants a big... I don't know what that is. It hasn't given me anything in particular. So we're just gonna ignore it for now. I know it's making fun of scammers, but I don't know if it does actually give you anything in particular. We'll figure it out. Might be a case for the wiki. I think the wiki on this game is a little sparse. You're probably better off asking on Reddit or something. Oh, and the Discord. Discord community is good. I'm going to be tired at work tomorrow. Currently in Adelaide, it's only 9:30, but I like to get to bed between 9 and 10. Maybe that means I lose this run soon and I get to go. But I'm in no rush. I'm not in a rush to lose. I'm not going to like throw on purpose. I may well throw by accident. That's just the reality. Or the game will crash. We are in early access after all. The chances are they're non-zero. Okie dokie. Hello, bikes. Alright. Terror level increase here, no biggie. Back it up, as usual. Health regen looking sweet. Bring down a stun in the middle of these guys. Okay, at the moment, at this point in time, we can't see the flames emerging from my gun. Which I feel like is a little bit of a downside. Let's switch weapons, switch back. There we go. I was a little disturbed by that. I'm glad it didn't make me throw the run just for pure befuddlement. Alright, 7k max health is still heaps. Accidentally throw down a trophy system there. At least I called it the right thing. I'm fat fingering keys at this point, guys. And at this point I think, you know, let's only discuss strategy as relevant. Let's just chill out, enjoy the run. Tomorrow's a pretty standard day for me. Just got to go to work, come home. I may be looking at getting a new phone plan, which is exciting. Exciting in the most like mundane way. But you know, as I age, and I'm not that old, only 25, I find mundane things exciting. Maybe I'm too young to be too excited about like changing phone plan and saving $5 a month, but I don't know. If that doesn't sound exciting to you guys, that's fine. Incremental life changes, I think, should be celebrated, because that's much of what life is. You're just like inching towards the next thing. Okay, you got me. I was going to say inching towards the end, and I thought it sounded really dark. And I didn't mean... I wanted this to be like an optimistic thing. You got me, okay? I was going to say that. We are inching towards the end of the run. With Synthetic, it's not so much an inch towards the end as a... You don't realize you're at the end and then you fall off a very steep cliff. Like a Looney Tunes character who still thinks they're running in the middle of the air before they look down, see the drop, and before they can turn back, it's too late. That's what playing Synthetic is like, particularly on loop. I am the Looney Tunes character in this situation. Existing only for your amusement. Talking to a crowd that does not exist. Yeah, I'm updating my phone plan. Why am I excited about it? As we bust out the revolvers here. Well, I'm a big music fan. I love the history of music. I love underground music. I even love pop music, and I love some top 40 music. I'm flexible in a way. But on my current data on my phone, as I drive to work, if I have Spotify on high quality, I'm maxing out. I'm maxing out before the month is over. I'm updating my data by about, I think it's like 4 times as much as I was getting before. I'm gonna be able to do anything. So I'm excited about that. As I have every right to be. Alright, what's happening here? Get the wheat bix going. And I wonder, like, I don't know the, I don't know where the people who are watching this, what country they're from. But something that I have wondered as I've been uploading these is, would people know immediately that I'm Australian? I come from South Australia, is where I hail from. And it is said that those in South Australia have a very posh sounding accent. They don't sound like the other areas of Australia. Every area of Australia has like a somewhat distinct accent. I would say probably not as drastic as somewhere like the States or even England, or the United Kingdom, I should say. Alright, tactical decision. Let's put that on pause. Stealing 20 credits and staggering, I just don't care. Sure. Second copy of Clone Army. Summoned units gain a 20% chance to be summoned twice. So yeah, 2 outsiders. Sometimes us South Aussies can sound a little, can sound English. I don't know how the accents changed so significantly. Oh, please don't lag out like last time. No! I'm so sad, guys. Maybe we can take it out a little quicker this time. I'm gonna try and grab the ammo. Yeah. The slideshow is back. There's something going on with this boss in particular, I suppose. He's back. We're gonna really try and rush this one down because I just cannot handle this slideshow bullshit right now. Throw down a med sting, open the console by accident, close it off. It's just pure chaos. We'll take another reload. We shouldn't need more than one more clip. I know I got that active reload. So to anyone who was counting last time, no need. I smashed it. And I smashed the boss and I cannot wait to leave. And where is my class upgrade? Yes, down here. That's what I was looking for. Frontline rush, impulse charge, yeah. Overcharging strike. Automatically performs a lightning punch in melee range, yeah. Alright, get me out of this nightmare. As we hit the 2.5 hour mark. Well, 2 hours 25 by my count, and probably by yours too. I don't expect to be doing a lot of editing on this one. You're gonna get the raw, uncut content. Aha! It is, it's dark in here. That's scary. And we have missile prisms. But the frame rate's good. A little spooky. But we understand how it works at this point, so. yes, I'm not sure how the different accents came about in Australia. It may have been to do with the dominant man, I'm trying to formulate words here. It's not going so great. It might have been to do with the majority country in which the migrants came from. It may be to do with the native indigenous Australian population, whether their presence changed what the accents sounded like. You know, when you're living side by side in that way. Clone army's dropping because of our HP sitch. We'll try not to die to the ambush. I can't make any promises, is the thing. Lightning Punch is super cool though. So yeah, I'm not sure, but it ended up the way it is, and we sound posh, and it is said that people up north sound a little bit more casual. It's all a little different. And I like that. I like the uniqueness between states. It gives us like a little bit of a US-y feel, but the US has more of a drastic difference between states, both in terms of lore and in terms of culture and accents and all that good stuff. We don't have quite so many differences. But that's okay too. It means you can travel and you don't get a lot of culture shock traveling between Australian states and territories. Not that I know the difference between the two, but I feel the need to say it in case someone pulls me up and says, Australia isn't just states, it's territories as well. Well, okay. Are you playing Synthetic 2 while trying to describe it? No. Alright, Wheat Bix. If you didn't know I was Australian, you would after the Wheat Bix comment. More than likely. Alright, let's bust out the revolvers. Our health regen is so crazy, but we're also taking a shit ton of damage from these guys. We need to be a little careful. It would be a shame to lose to some like loser missile prism enemies. Which is why I have no intention of losing to them. But even I can maybe cut it a little close there. Still only 4 weapon upgrade kits. It'd be nice to have 5 so that we could... Ooh. Ooh. Vehicle buster. What the hell? What the hell? No. Pick that back up. I was not a fan of whatever that was doing. I mean, it was an upgrade. I'm too quick to judge, but... Let's just stick with what we got. I'm happy with what we got. One thing I promise I won't do much of for the rest of the run is think. At this point, it's all about aiming and dodging. The decisions, I mean, they mostly just... They mostly just all converge into one at this point. We are street sweeping, guys. Alright, body upgrade. I love health. I love health. And we're still going crazy on damage. We're doing so well on damage. Reload the revolvers in case we need them. Don't need them immediately. And it also goes to show, you know, maybe I'm overrating plating a bit. I've been taking plating a lot this series. I decided with this character, no plating necessary. and we're kind of doing fine. So maybe we should be thinking about ways to amplify our maximum health, maximum shields, more so than something like plating. It's just something to think about. Item drop here is interesting. I know that's a red item that mind controls enemies. I don't think it's going to be impactful. So we're just going to chill. There we go. We're getting the visual bug with our fire effects disappearing more and more. Man, this guy's a little tanky. But we're just eating them up right now. I'm going back to playing recklessly the way I did the first few levels. Just grab the pickups while we're sort of about here. I'm not even going to bother selling that item. The time commitment is not worth it. Alright, no cooling. Which is what we want. Let's go for a little fire ray. Why not? I'm a bit over the darkness too. But we'll be out of here in a jiffy, I reckon. Yeah, nothing to see here. Let's head. Alright, we're at the halfway point through Loop 2. And at this point, it feels like not much can stop us. This will be the magnum opus of the channel so far, minus the tired commentary. Barring acts of God. This video will make it to screen and it will be the best yet. So apparently people are still drawn to the complete failure of a machine hunter run I had. I mean, it went okay. I said I was happy with it at the end. But I'm still, I don't know why it's the most viewed on the channel so far. You can't determine these things. It goes to show that you don't know. I'm not Mr. Beast. I don't know what videos are going to be hits and what are not. And my God, our summons are getting knocked out here. Oh, yeah, okay. Finally, some like entertainment. Apologies for any lag spikes, guys. Can't really help that. Just happens in the game from time to time. And those ambushes, they are getting more and more deadly. But we made it through another one yet again. Had to switch to the revolvers at one point because we ran out of ammo. Is there a pickup? Yeah. And a health, which we don't need. What else have I got on this week? Well, I'll be going to the Fringe for a bit. For those who don't know what the Fringe is, maybe you're not into the arts, not into theater or circus or anything like that. The Fringe is a kind of like a mini festival for theater, for cabaret, for stand-up, for any kind of live performance, really. It's pretty popular in Australia and in Scotland, actually, I believe, is the other place where it's kind of major. But lots of tents set up, lots of acts to go see. I'm talking like hundreds of shows available. Even if you're a tiny little artist, you can participate in the Fringe. It's fun to get out there, support the locals. This is not, I'm not affiliated. But it's pretty fun. In Adelaide, they set up the Garden of Eden and Gluttony, so two different sort of event locations that have different tents and different shows available to them. It's really nice to get out there. They always dress it up, make it look real nice. Good place to go for a date. Get some food that's overpriced. You know the deal. And that's I mean, I want to know. Look, I know these places have to profit at the end of the day. The food trucks and such at big events, they have to profit, so they have to charge a little more than you would expect. I understand that. I want to know how much they're paying to be there, that they have to charge me like $25 for like a terrible AB. Like a terrible halal snack pack. I don't work at the place, so the price could be completely reasonable for all I know. Okay, look, I said I'd take reload speed, didn't I? I said I'd take one more. That was, what, 2... How many levels ago? How many loops ago? I'm not against looking at another item here. I don't care what that does. I don't completely remember what it does. I think it's some kind of airstrike, maybe. Like I said, we're beyond thinking. Our build is built. We still didn't manage to get any more item power. This game hasn't given us any upgrade terminals. So yeah, I'll be going to the Fringe this week. I haven't got any shows planned, but I'm going to go with my partner and just have a wander. Maybe waltz into some shows. Just depending on what the vibe is. Don't even know what day I'm going either. I used to work in the theater business, is kind of how I got into the whole Fringe thing. I mean, it's a huge thing in South Australia. It's like kind of like one of the things we're known for, called the Festival State. Thank you, Clone Army. They trigger twice, and they all have a chance to summon twice. Hey, we're gonna die. I promise I wasn't trying to sound excited about that. Eat the wheat picks up. Let's not die right now. Okay, terror level. Yeah, it's very popular down here. In the festival state. They block off the roads. Lots of bars and stuff. Open late nights, do deals, and you know, it's huge here. It's huge. If you're into theater. Yeah, which I used to be. I used to work in that business. I used to do tech, lighting, sound, know how to do sound engineering. Bits and pieces, I guess, you'd say. Kind of quit that when COVID hit, for the most part. COVID has receded, but haven't quite stepped back into the biz. I don't mind being at a distance and just enjoying the shows as a viewer. And critiquing them and saying, oh, okay, maybe this lighting isn't done as good as it should be. Maybe they didn't have time to put the effort in they needed to put. Which is often the case with Fringe shows. They gotta be in and out of the theater very quickly. You don't have time to like meticulously assemble the elements of your show. It's a fast format. You know, we're talking your at your average venue, you might see between 4 and 6 or 7 different shows in one night. So maybe between 3 and 7, depending on the size of the tent. So all the shows have to be designed to be in quick and be out quick, and do that again night after night. And I find that part very interesting. What, cooling? Yeah. Just continuing to modify. We got a whole list here now. We can't even scroll through it. Again, early access might be something that they add. I don't think most players are getting this far. I don't think the developers have any expectation of players to get this far. And at this point, we are just so strong. Like, if we hit the next loop, we're just gonna start rushing for the exit on any given level. We're just gonna blitz on through. We'll full clear this loop if we make it through. This is a very large pack, but next loop onwards, we are just gonna go for broke. Close out the run with a bang. Speed run, see what loop we can get to. Gonna be heaps of fun. Heaps of fun. But yeah, anyone who works in live production knows that it's a bit of a crazy business. Like, I don't want to speak from a place of privilege. Like, there are certainly worse jobs out there. In fact, it might even be one of the better jobs out there. But it's very long hours. You're often working very far into the night. You are paid quite well for the most part, depending on what country you're in. But in Adelaide, most people are going to pay pretty well to be a lighting technician or something like that. Yeah, let's take foreign speed. Get another ambush going. We could run before it has a chance to come in, but I feel like that's... I don't know. Oh! We got a weapon upgrade from something there. Or a weapon drop, rather. And it dropped our... it dropped our flamethrower. We'll take a look at that weapon afterwards. Okay, low ammo. Take a look at the item first. I know what that does. It's something to do with when you weapon swap. We'll take a look at this weapon and then we'll take a look at the one on the ground. Twosies. Yeah, not today. Not today. Ion Rail Accelerator. Yeah, it's cool, but it's you can just tell by the way it fires that it's going to be terrible on loop. So we'll go for the revolver shotties. Try and get our ammo back. And I can't even tell at this point whether they're going to be on boss. We are indeed. Fighting these guys for the third time. Which makes me think the bosses remain the same. Run to run. Alright, we managed to burst that guy down before his shield could even come up. I would love to try and do that again. We managed. Quick fight, good fight. GG. That's the kind of magic we can work when we're not lag spiking out everywhere. So. Who cares? I don't want a new item. I will never use it. Wielding the shield activates powerful weapon stabilization at the cost of speed. More accuracy and fire rate for 2 seconds, improved armor. Sure. I don't know if costing speed is actually going to be good. If I was thinking about it, I would probably maybe not even take an upgrade there, but... Again, we're pushing through here. Ice levels. are the most dangerous among levels. If not for the poor frame rate, then for the enemy variety. Whoa, here we go. Chrono Trooper's messing our shit up here, man. Eat the Weet-Bix. Out of ammo and down. At long last. Didn't quite make it to 3 hours, but 2 hours 46 on the clock. We're gonna have to up our escalation once again. A new best for kills, weak point hits, and credit spent. Of course, it's gonna be our new best for everything. And let's just sit and enjoy. See how many levels up we got. That's 2. And 3. We can have a look at the gear. Oh, okay, nothing crazy. Lots of health upgrades. Lots of lightning stuff. We got some overlapping effects happening here. Carry was the grenade launcher. That's the grenade launcher. Flamethrower. Shows you how tired I am, guys. But I hope you enjoyed the run. We'll have a quick look at Riot Shield to see if we unlocked anything. No, didn't even make it to level 15. We're at 12 right now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a huge blast that run. That was a massive, massive run. We will go to 175% escalation next episode for sure. And we'll be playing the Machine Hunter, which should be super, super fun. Have an excellent day, rest of your day, rest of your week, whatever is relevant to you in the context, and we'll see you next time.